Show, an iHeartRadio broadcast, is about to offend the out of you with filthy, raw, entertaining talk radio. Are you ready?
Hello, everybody. Good evening. 10:26 on the East Coast here in the Philadelphia region. And it is the Raw Nerve Show. Welcome. Telephone number 267-546-4050 or hit us up on Skype. Skype name is The Raw Nerve Show. We are broadcasting live on Spreaker, Spreaker.com. Jump in the chat room, send a hello. Also, you can find our show streaming video live from our website, TheRawNerveShow.com. Just go there and take a look, take a listen, whatever you want to do. Adjust my heat, get nice and comfy, sit right in, and get ready to say goodbye, everybody. No, I'm only kidding. Welcome to the show. We are, I am live here tonight. As you can see right here on this little screen right here, my colleague, and as Mean Gene Okerlund likes to say in the WWF back in the day, my longtime close personal friend, Mr. Dom, of course, is not here tonight. He has some other obligations, so I'm going to try to tackle this one solo and see how long I can go. I don't think I'm going to do too well. I'm not too good doing things by myself because I like to have ideas bounce off of other people. So, and as you can see, my words are also backwards again. So I don't know how this shit works. But it is what it is. Welcome. Welcome if you're tuning in live on YouTube. Hello. Hola. ¿Cómo está? Don't know any other words, but welcome. And if you're listening on the download on iHeartRadio after the show is over, or on iTunes or Spreaker on the download, thanks for checking us out. Again, telephone number 267-546-4050. And it's going to be a little bit of an abbreviated show just to kind of go through the motions and, talk about some shit that's been going on. And that's that. My invincible water. And the bottle's almost invincible, too. So, let's see. I'm used to kind of asking Dom, hey, Dom, how you doing? He's not there. But, let's see. Let me go ahead and minimize that, and we'll get rid of... I want to talk about a few things. A couple things I got up on my screen here, and I'll show you guys at home too. But how was your day today? I hope it was well. Mine was great. I'm here. I'm doing the show. It's late as shit. I got to be up in about 5 hours. So, yeah, it's going good. Couple things I want to touch on tonight. And let's see here. See if I can pull this up. Donald Trump. I'm telling you, Donald Trump. It seems like he can do no wrong. He can say that he's gonna shoot somebody in the middle of the street, and he wins fucking polls. People vote for him. He can say recently, "I'd like to punch him in the face" to a protester. And I guarantee you his polls are going to go up. Here's the thing. Here's what it is about Donald Trump, and this is probably going to autoplay, so I'm going to mute it right now, possibly. This shit will work. Yeah. Okay. So I'll get to that in a second. But Donald Trump. Let me pull up this screen here for you guys. Give me 1 second here. Cut and boom. There we go. I don't know how easy that is to see on your end, but it is what it is. Let's see. Actually, let me see if I can do that. There we go. Let's go ahead and cut right to that. And let's get rid of this. Bada bing. Okay. So, Donald Trump unleashed tough rhetoric against his rivals, as it says on CNN.com. He was talking about a man who, at his rally, was escorted out for disrupting him. And he said he'd like to punch him in the face. What presidential candidate over the decades, the centuries, have they ever said that they would like to punch someone in the face? If this were 10 years ago or 12 years ago, or hell, even 8 years ago, if Barack Obama or Senator McCain said that they wanted to punch someone in the crowd in the face, they would have instantly lost the election. This man says he wants to punch him in the face, and I'm gonna assume people are gonna rally around him again and say, "Trump for president, let's go." So let's take a listen to this.
Honestly, I hate to see that. Here's a guy throwing punches, nasty as hell, screaming and everything else when we're talking. And he's walking out, and we're not allowed, the guards are very gentle with him. He's walking out like big high fives, smiling, laughing, like to punch him in the face, I'll tell you. Somebody else, I won't mention, but they were nasty to me. They took $25 million in negative ads. Can you believe it? $25 million, one guy. $25 million, and then I'm supposed to say he's a nice person, right? And they were phony ads. Well, I have one going on now, Cruz. He's got an ad. Something to do with, I want to take away your land and I want to keep it in the federal government. And I don't even know what the hell they're talking about. It's an ad.
And here's another thing, too, that I'm noticing about Trump. How often do you, like, in the way presidential candidates talk, when do you hear them curse? And I know hell isn't a bad word, but when have you heard a presidential candidate say damn or hell or even threaten somebody to, or announce that they'd like to punch him in the face? When have you ever heard this? Donald Trump is saying what we think. And that was the basis of this show, is you think it, we'll say it. Because we have no filter. We don't pull any punches. We don't pull any words. So, it's what the hell's going on over there? Yeah. We don't pull any punches. We don't do anything. We don't hide behind anything here. We're on YouTube. I mean, you could see us. You could hear us. So we can't hide anything. And Trump is very much like that. He's very balls to the wall. He says what's on his mind, and I don't know. I there's a lot of reports saying that there is a very strong possibility that not only could he win the nomination, but he could be our next president. I mean, it's really looking strong right now, and it's a real possibility. So it'll be quite interesting over the next couple months how things turn out. We shall see. Let's see here. What else do we have on our little? Actually, let me close this out. Get rid of that. We got a couple other things to talk about. Of course, Trump chimed in on the Apple versus FBI fiasco that's going on, and I don't know what to think of it. I really don't. It's like on one hand, I agree with the FBI saying, you know what, we need to get into this fucker's phone to see if there's anything else that we can dig up. But on the other hand, I see it from Apple's point of view where they really don't want to put a tool out there that will enable the FBI, the government, the ability to just break into somebody's protected phone. I could see their point. I can see where they don't want to enable the government to be able to do this. And looking at the the latest news, and let's see. Bill Gates says Apple FBI fight is not black and white. And let's see here. Let's pull up some of what this is. The lowdown on the Apple FBI showdown. FBI, I'll see you at SummerSlam. That's what it seems like, wrestling promo type shit. Let's see here. Okay, so yeah, Apple wants to break into the phone to see what else is going on, see if there are any other people that are sorry, I'm trying to keep warm here. Once again, they want to get into the phone, see what's going on. It's locked out. They can't get in. They don't have a passcode. And I think they already reset it. They want permission to get into the data so they can do some more investigation. Apple says the company will appeal the order, citing customer privacy and security concerns. Here's what I don't get. I mean, this guy, he was a terrorist. This is where I kind of see the FBI side. He was a terrorist. He's dead. You're not violating his privacy anymore because he's dead. Whose privacy then? If you were to die tomorrow, what would happen to the shit on your iPhone? What would happen to your iPad, your emails, your text messages? What would happen? What would happen to your Facebook shit? And your 500,000 pictures of your dinner? What would happen to all that? Other than being fucking deleted immediately. What would happen to your Twitter profile and all your racist rants and secret DMs between people? Like, what would happen with all that shit? When you die, does your customer privacy die with it? Like, die with you? And then it just becomes up to the state or the federal government? What is it? Yeah, it looks like, they're putting up a fight. And here's the thing. Here's what I was saying. And I haven't really looked into it in the last couple hours or couple days. Probably the last day or so. I haven't really dug too deep into this whole FBI thing. But I feel like, what if Apple sets up a station that is closely monitored by Apple employees, Tim Cook included, the ghost of Steve Jobs, whoever the fuck you want there, and they watch what the FBI does. They have total control over this tool that they want to use. And the FBI comes in, they take their shit, they get out, done. Why can't they do that? Or maybe they are doing it. I don't know. I haven't really. Why is it like a line? There's a line right here. It's my monitor. Okay. Yeah. So why they're not? I don't know. I really don't know. But this fucking earpiece. Jesus Christ. It's heavier today, and I can't figure out why. Probably because I got a hoodie on. Hoodie's up. I should have started the show like this. There we go. Oof. Actually, it looks like a fucking hood. A clan hood. Take that shit off. Don't want to give the wrong idea out there, people. So yeah, that's what's going on with the Apple shit. Don't quite know exactly what's going on, but I don't know. It just seems crazy what's going on. I don't have anything really damaging on my phone. I have pictures. I have text messages. I have some pretty bad shit in them, to say the least. But yeah, I don't. There's nothing in there that if the government were to take a look at, which they probably have it already, there's nothing in there that that I feel like I would get a knock on the door and old FBI agent sitting there ready to throw me in the clink. I just don't feel that way. There's nothing on mine. And if you have a guilty conscience, maybe you shouldn't be using a fucking cell phone. Maybe you shouldn't be connected to the internet. So that is that. See, we tweeted earlier about some of the stuff we're going to talk about. Martial artist takes big hits to the groin. Kind of, whatever. This guy takes a big shot to his balls. Okay, it's been done a million times. Great, good for you. Hitler is back in the news. Boy, they cannot leave Hitler alone. He's already bad enough, with the whole Jew thing and the concentration camps. We get that he's a shitty human being. We get it. And now there's some news that has broke that says Hitler's got a tiny dick. Let's take a look here. Let's have a look-see, why don't we? Not at his dick, by the way. Hitler had a tiny deformed penis as well as just one testicle. Talk about a fucked up life. Get the shit beat out of you by your parents. Live a shitty life. One ball. Little dick. What a shit life. What a shit life to live. And boy, did he take it out on some fucking people. Oof. Oh boy. Yeah, let's, of course, New York Post. There's Hitler in the spring of 1932. He had a genital deformity that made his dick really small, according to historians. The diminutive tyrant suffered from a condition called hypospadias, which left him with a micropenis. Oof. The condition can be so severe that sufferers are forced to urinate from a hole at the base of their manhood. Oh, Christ. I wish we had Dr. Steve on. Just to get a doctor's point of view of how bad a micro penis can be. I mean, you watch porn, you watch some movies and shit, and you're like, that dick is small. You look at porn online, he's got a tiny dick. A micro penis is probably. Let's take a look at this. Let's search old Google here for micro penis. Okay. Oh, geez. Okay, so we're looking at this for educational purposes, so I guess it's okay. It is, wow. Jesus Christ, that is tiny. So it's also called a buried penis. A retreating penis. Yeah, there's not much you could do with that. So it's about 2.5 inches hard. Oh, God. No wonder why he wanted to kill a bunch of fucking people. Bunch of Jews probably made fun of him for a little dick in high school. Ah, look at little dick. Little dick. One ball fuck. And, good God. So, yeah, that's a micro penis. And, apparently Hitler had it. So... yeah, they have to sit down like a girl to pee. I wonder if anybody ever saw Hitler piss. Like, dude, why are you sitting down? Like, why do you always sit down to take a piss? What you shitting? So, yeah. Oh, poor dude. Well, no, not poor dude. Fuck him. He's a piece of shit. Yeah, there's no way you can have a fucking normal relationship with that either. No way. But, yeah, so he had a micro dick, and, that's that. That is that with, old Hitler. Hitler tiny dick. Let's see here. Crazy funny or crazy jealous, says the Daily Mail. Territorial girlfriend makes her boyfriend wear a shirt with a picture of her face plastered across it and a stern warning for admirers. Okay, this is just fucking bizarre. Hang on, let me switch right there. There we go. Take a look at this guy. What a schlup. What a schlup. This guy could probably pull any trim that he wants on any day. And he's got this fucking quack making a shirt with crazy eyes. What a dumb fuck. If a girl makes you wear this shirt, and it says at the bottom, if you're reading this, you are too close, I have a girlfriend. Two things. One, he probably plunked his pecker into a few other girls, which led her to make this shirt. I'm just saying. Just without reading the story, why else would a girl have insecurity problems and need your man to walk around in a shirt saying, I have a girlfriend? Why? Did he, go deep dicking into some girl? Who knows? But, yeah, this is just fucking ridiculous. Yeah. If you're reading this, you are too close. I have a girlfriend. Let's see. The shirt was a Valentine's gift. Likely a joke, but the man wearing it looks no less terrified. So, yeah. That fucking dope. Yeah, it's a joke apparently, but still, that's a little bit psychotic, a little crazy. Yeah, that's fucking nuts. The other thing that's nuts, this fucking wacko. Waffle House employee spikes co-worker's drink with meth. Look at this fucking whatever the hell she is. Dawsonville, Georgia. Authorities say a former employee at a Waffle House in North Georgia has been arrested and accused of spiking a male co-worker's drink with methamphetamine, leaving the worker hospitalized. 43-year-old Sansera Dawn Davis is facing felony aggravated battery and drug charges. The 37-year-old co-worker remains in medical care. There's surveillance video showing her taking the coworker's cup, walking towards the restroom, and then returning. Yeah. Would you expect anything less from this fuck? Like, really? Would you? Would you? Would you want her serving your fucking waffles? Fuck to no. No way. Fucking nuts. Kalamazoo shit. Uber. I wonder how Uber's gonna handle this. Maybe they have already, and I just haven't found the story. But apparently, this man, Jason, the fuck is his name? Jason. Of course, they got to throw the 3 names in there. Jason Brian Dalton was charged for murder for the killings of 6 people over the weekend. He was an Uber driver, and apparently has no mental health history. Just decided to go out there and fucking kill people. So I'm pretty sure, I'm almost certain that Uber is going to take a hit. Whatever other car services there are, you don't know what fucking crazy bastard. You can do anything you want. If you are gonna be an Uber driver and you're a psycho motherfucker, but you don't have a record, you just want to go out there for some reason and kill people, you can get through the system and do it. There's nothing holding you back from doing that. And you can't screen for crazy. You could do background checks to see if they have a history of this shit, but you can't run somebody's credit report and say, okay, so they got a 785 FICO score, and it looks like they got a little bit of crazy in their fucking profile. You can't find that shit. So, you're pretty much allowing anybody to drive a car for your company. And look, it doesn't happen all the time. I get that. This is one of, you had the customer beating the Uber driver, a while back, the Taco Bell employee. But you don't have a whole bunch of. Actually, this is probably the only one. But just because it's the only one doesn't mean it's the last one. You don't know when you get into that car that you've rented that you're gonna make it home or make it wherever the fuck you're going. That guy could have had the shittiest day, and his last customer that he picked up spit on his face on the way out. And now he wants to take it out on you. So now what? You walk into the car, and guess what? You want to go home? No, you're not going home. Going to a grave. You're going to die. So, just be careful out there. Call a friend. Call a neighbor. Fuck that Uber shit. Don't be the next Kalamazoo. That's all I'm saying. And it might put the whole kibosh on the Uber thing. About a week or so ago, there in Philadelphia, there was a strike. The taxi and limo drivers and people who transport people in the city of Philadelphia, they drove in hordes of taxis and limos and just parked in the middle of the street and said, fuck you, we're going on strike. We're protesting. Not strike, they're protesting. They were protesting the Uber and the Lyft and whatever other ones there are. Just play it safe. Get a taxi if you want. They're a little bit safer, even though their driving is fucking horrendous. And call a buddy, call a friend, call a family member. Somebody that is not going to fucking pump your body full of lead just because they're having a bad fucking day. Then again, that might be some of your family members or friends. So, proceed with caution. That's all. What a dickbag, fucking shooting people for no goddamn reason. Let's see. Here's a fuck. This would be something, that I'm sure has happened in the past to some people. You go to bed, you fall asleep at a party, having a good time, but you're too fucking tired. You can't stay awake, and you're the first dumb fuck to fall asleep. Well, guess what? You're going to have something drawn on you, or somebody's going to jizz in your hair, or somebody's going to, put your hand in a fucking warm ice or bucket of water or whatever and make you piss your pants. This kind of goes a little bit too far. A man wakes up with a huge penis tattoo on his leg. And let's see here. What do we got? Greg got drunk. See, here it is. Greg got drunk. Greg woke up to find a large penis tattoo hanging down his leg, and he can't remember a thing. Oh, Gregory. At first, he said on a recent episode of a British TV show, he thought one of his friends had sketched a 10 by 2.5 inch veiny phallus with a Sharpie. He tried to scrape it off, and he bled. Then he came to the realization it was a permanent tattoo. That friend would be fucking dead. He added that the thigh-climbing trouser snake put his own equipment to shame. There it is. It's a drawing. It's not real. Could show it on YouTube, I'm assuming. Yeah. So that's some articulate work, and you got to be piss drunk to not feel a fucking needle going all up and down your inner thigh. That's one of the most sensitive fucking areas on your body, and you can't feel a 10-inch dick being impressed into your leg. Oh boy, you, sir, should stop drinking. You really should. Let's see, they're able to slay it, covering it into a Asian guardian lion. Wow. Interesting. That's that. Do I have anything else on here? I'm going to make it pretty short tonight. Dave Bautista, former WWE superstar, spoke out on the Manny Pacquiao thing. Now, look, last week I said maybe Manny was just speaking his opinion because that's what they believe in his country. I wasn't in any way supporting what he said in terms of gay bashing or anything. I'm saying maybe this was something that in his culture and in his country, this was something that was normal there, or normal with his circle of people. Maybe I was wrong. I don't know. But anyway, Dave Bautista spoke out. I think he said something about how his mom's gay. So, he called him a fucking pussy or fucking asshole or some fucking fuck. Who knows? But, yeah, he took offense to it. And, you know what? Everybody's going to have their opinion. Nike pulled out. They're not sponsoring him anymore. And, Manny Pacquiao said, okay, I get it. I understand. I said some dumb shit. And again, once it gets to the U.S. sponsors and the U.S. media, that's when the shitstorm begins. If it was kind of kept in his native country and really didn't get to the mainstream media of the United States, who likes to just fucking ruin people for words they say. Now look, I get it. The words were probably poorly chosen. You don't call gay people animals. They're not. They're people, and you can compare lifestyle behaviors or choices you make with certain people, but yeah, to actually call a group of people wild animals, that's a little harsh, little harsh there. But let's see, try to get something queued up here. Yeah, so that's that. Boy, this is tough without Dominic. So I like to take a little break from time to time, put my mute button on, and then take it back off mute so I can cough. Kind of hard to do that when I'm the only one talking. But we will be back next Tuesday with, the usual shit that we talk about. Let's see. Oh, you know what I completely forgot? This is Black History Month, and we haven't done anything for it. I don't know. I haven't heard much in the news about it either. The media's been pretty quiet about it, from what I could tell. There hasn't been any big commotion about it. Okay. I don't know. Other than like the Oscars or the Academy Awards or whatever the hell's going on. It's so white. That's really the only black-white controversy I've heard in the last couple of weeks. But that's that. Yesterday, today, I don't know. Every day blends in. I heard a very funny commercial that Anthony Cumia on the Anthony Cumia Network on his show he had played, and it's a commercial for AIDS. I had never heard this before, and it is fucking hilarious. Basically, back in the day, before AIDS became a thing that you didn't want, everybody wanted AIDS. What's AIDS? AIDS is a chocolate candy, and you eat it or chew on it, and it's supposed to help you lose weight. Take a listen. Actually watch this. Watch this doozy of a commercial. Let's see, can I get this here? There we go. And there we go.
Failblog.org.
AIDS commercial fail.
The AIDS diet plan helped me get back into a size 6.
AIDS helps control your appetite so you lose weight. Yet AIDS lets you taste, chew, and enjoy. And the appetite suppressant in AIDS is not a stimulant.
AIDS helped me lose the weight and has nothing in it that could make me nervous.
Question: why take diet pills when you can enjoy AIDS? AIDS helps you lose weight safely and effectively. Use only as directed. Question: why take diet pills when you can enjoy AIDS?
Why take diet pills when you can enjoy AIDS? So, yeah, that I found fucking hilarious. Boy, and you know, they probably thought that they had this great product to make people lose weight. I don't know if Slim Fast was around at that time, but or Ultra Trim or Ultra Slim or whatever the fuck those little pills were. Just pop a pill and you'll lose weight and you'll look fabulous like this flat-assed person that's walking around in a bikini. I don't remember any other products being around at the time, but that one So that's that. I have nothing else on the old Listeroonie here to discuss. Those were some of the topics we were going to talk about today, and with Dominic being out and all, it's kind of a little difficult to do this, but we're trucking through. We'll be back next Tuesday. Of course, Dominic and myself will be here live talking about this, that, and the other thing, and everything else in between. And that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I do appreciate you tuning in, listening, watching, downloading, whatever the hell you're doing to listen to our show. Thank you so much. Also, go to our website, TheRawNerveShow.com. Scroll all the way to the bottom. There's a couple links there for some really good shit. You can get On It products. Click in the On It banner. I believe it's a Joe Rogan banner. So click his mug, and that'll take you over to onit.com. And also click on the Fleshlight banner if you're in an area where you can look at that stuff. We're post Veterans Day. And, if you're still a little lonely afterwards or you're not getting it as much, check out fleshlight.com. You can get some great products over there. You can get a little mini fleshlight. You can get a big fleshlight. And they're molded to porn stars' vaginas. So go ahead and check that out right on our website, TheRawNerveShow.com. And while you're there, click on the Facebook page. Give us a like. Appreciate it. With that being said, that is a wrap. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Yeah, I would do it that way. Okay. Thanks for tuning in. And a so long and adios, amigo.
This concludes our broadcast.